COVID-19 all India cases cross a lakh, jump from 50,000 to 1 lakh in a matter of 12 days. Goa reaches 42. We don't want exams to be held in state, will be dangerous, says student unions, PTA. The e-auction of ore would start by the 23rd May. Approximately 3 million tons of ore to be auctioned, says Chief Minister. We will arrange trains for migrants to go back to Orissa, Bengal, but we don't want any trains stopping in Goa, says Kalangut MLA after sudden spike in cases. Hello and welcome, this is Susan Gomes and now the news in detail. The total tally of active COVID-19 cases in Goa has reached 42. 6 positive cases were reported on Tuesday. The total cases have now reached 49. While coronavirus cases in India has crossed 1 lakh, the cases doubled from 50,000 to 1 lakh in just a matter of 12 days. Health Minister Vishwajit Rane informed that new cases were reported from the passengers of Nizamuddin train from New Delhi. Goa's count for COVID-19 cases has touched 42 and more confirmatory tests are pending at GMC. A biggest single-day jump of 4,970 COVID-19 cases were reported in India. In the last 24 hours, around 134 deaths were reported and almost 2,438 patients have recovered. India has reported 1,01,139 COVID-19 positive cases till date, and the active cases have crossed 57,000 mark. 3,163 deaths are reported and 39,173 patients have recovered. Maharashtra is leading with 33,053 cases, followed by Gujarat 11,379, Tamil Nadu 11,224 and Delhi 10,054 cases. More than 93,000 COVID-19 cases were reported worldwide in a single day. The COVID-19 cases have crossed 49 lakhs. 3.20 lakh deaths are reported and more than 19 lakhs have recovered. Bureau Report, Goa 365. Special Sharmik Express train left Goa to Madhya Pradesh with 1,520 passengers. The train left from Margao and will halt at Jabalpur, Rewa. However, there are many more migrants wanting to leave the state. Meanwhile, tension flared up at Margao after some migrants attacked sub-cops.
So that train
train from Madgaon to MP, Jabalpur, Rewa. Total passengers are 1520.
1520.
1520.
So आणि
नेक्स्ट अजून कन्फर्मेशन येईल ना
किती जायचं आमचं दिसते पडे लाईक MP UP वचपाचे
या अजूनही त्यांची कन्फर्मेशन जाणार वन्स कन्फर्म झालं सेम वे ट्रेन
अजून डेट फिक्स झाला कदा असतली
ना
फॉर्मॅलिटी किती केली तुम्ही गव्हर्नमेंटने टेस्ट केलाय
या वी हॅव डन देअर हेल्थ स्क्रीनिंग केलं त्यांचे रजिस्ट्रेशन केला दे हॅव बीन अलॉटेड तिकीट दे हॅव बीन बोर्डेड इन द बोगीज
ticket train खाली करने का it is free
ticket by concerned government
the government
state government concerned state government.
The migrants in Goa are desperate to go to their native homes. Government is sending migrants in batches as per train availability. As result, some migrants are left back. On Tuesday, some migrants were gathered in crowd at Margao to go back home. When police came to disperse them, migrants attacked them and pelted stones on them. Police back in action hit them in lathis. Chief Minister Pramod Sawant has assured action in the matter. Sandeep Tuekar for Goa 365 from Margao.
Panaji and Mapsa market is open for business. In Panjim, there are hardly any buyers. There is some fish for sale, but very expensive. And also for the fruits and vegetable buyers, they are few.
The usually crowded Panji fish, vegetable and fruit market wears a deserted look nowadays. The vendors have been shifted temporarily from the CCP market to the road behind Inox Cinema, but there is hardly any crowd. Are people eating less because of the pandemic-linked lockdown? One thing is certain, people at large have been facing hardships because of COVID-19, and people's income has gone down drastically. Meanwhile, Mapsa Fish Market too opened for business on Tuesday, but on a dull note. Mapsa Market is one of the biggest fish markets in the state. After the lockdown came into force, fishmongers sit outside the market and even by the roadside.
तेंच्यांनी सगळ्यांनी येवन आमकां सपोर्ट केलो हांगासर बाजारांत बसपाक. तेन्ना हे 50 लोकांचें आमी 60 लोकांचें बाजारांत बसपाचें केलां. पूण आमची बारीक बारीक पळय म्हागकार आहा तेंचे जिते जिते नुस्तें हाडटा ती जावं सुंगटां आहा माणसो आहा तेंचे थोडे थोडे येता ती एक अर्दे वर बसता आनी घालता आनी चल्ली. तेंचे आमी नांव घालूंक ना की 2 सोपे 2-2 4 सोपे खाली आहा थंयसर आमी तेंकां तुमी विका आनी तुमी चला म्हणून सांगतली. 2 दरवाटे आमी ओपन केल्ले आहा.
Amar Chauria for GOA 65 from Panji and Sandeep Kamulkar from Mapsa.
We shall slip into a short break. Do stay with us. Welcome back. Some 10th, 11th and 12th standard students met Chairman of Secondary and Higher Secondary Board Ramakrishna Samant asking him to postpone the exams. But the chairman was non-committal and said the matter depends on the High Court decision. High Court had asked the government to file a reply on a review petition where the central guidelines allow exam amidst lockdown.
The government is in favor of conducting the exams despite the opposition. There has been a demand that the SSC exams scheduled to be held on 21st of May be postponed. The court had earlier on May 15 had refused to interfere with scheduled SSC exams starting on May 21. The petition will come up for hearing on Wednesday at 10 a.m.
हांवें सराक सगळे पॉयंट सांगले सर सोशल डिस्टन्स जावची ना आनी खंयच्या भुरग्याक इन्फेक्ट जाले जाल्यार सर कितें करतले. सरान म्हटलें काय सांगूंक जायना कोणाक केन्ना इन्फेक्ट जातले आनी सरान फूल इग्नोर केल्या वचून गेलो. एग्जाम जावपाक जाय बट ती एटलिस्ट पोस्टपोन जावंक जाय बिकॉज आतां खूब पेशंट इनक्रीज जाता. कोण कांयच रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी घेयना गव्हर्मेंट. आमकां जाय की सीएमान रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी घेवपी की समजा खंयच्या भुरग्याक कितें जाता जाल्यार आपूण रिस्पॉन्सिबल आहा.
केसीस कंटिन्युअसली वाडत आहा. जेन्ना म्हाका एक क्वेश्चन आहा, जेन्ना गोवा तेणे ग्रीन झोन डिक्लेअर केल्लो तेन्ना कित्याक तेणे एग्जाम कंडक्ट करूंक ना, म्हाका तो क्वेश्चन आसा सीएमा कडेन. आनी आतां जेन्ना केसीस इतले वाडटा कंटिन्युअसली दिसान दीस वाडत आहा, आतां कित्याक म्हणून घेता. लायक आमी कॅन्सल कर अशें म्हणना तुका, एटलिस्ट पोस्टपोन तरी कर न्हू. जेन्ना लायक सेफ आसतलें सगळें तेन्ना तरी घे न्हू एग्जाम्स. आमी रेडी आन्सर करपाक.
डायरेक्टराक मेळ्ळो सो तो कितें म्हणटा की रायट नाव द डिसिजन इज नॉट इन हीज हँड्स. So under the disaster act, whatever is asked by the state government, he has to follow it. And he's saying tane sangla ki whatever authority is saying, he has to do it. So right now he's saying that many requests have come, lots of requests have come that exams have to be cancelled or postponed. But right now we cannot take the decision because he's leaving it up to a High Court petition that has been filed, and the decision of the High Court petition and amendment petition that was filed yesterday, and the decision will be coming tomorrow. So he says that whatever it is, I don't want to comment because if he comments then he goes against the state government. I also requested him to convey the same message to the media, that talk to the media and tell them exactly that it's not in his hand, but he's not ready to do that also.
Meanwhile, the office bearers of PTA of G.S. Amonkar Vidya Mandir Mapsa have written to the Director of Education to postpone the exams in view of the coronavirus pandemic. Amar Chauria for GOA 65 from Panji and Sandeep Kamulkar from Mapsa.
Mormugao Municipal Council finally resolved to complete long-pending crematorium projects during council meeting held on Tuesday. MMC resolved to declare the land marked as agriculture zone to crematorium zone. The issue of crematorium was hotly debated during the council meeting. The land was reserved for crematorium in 1917. However, the land was converted to agricultural zone. MMC chairperson Nanda Deep Raut said he had no idea about the zone change. He had assured councillors to change it to crematorium zone by following all the legal procedure.
आम्ही सगळ्या काउन्सिलरांनी युनॅनिमसली
अशी मागणी केला की 18 डिसेंबराक 2019 एक PDN मिटींग जाल्ली तेतून न्यू क्रिमिटरम तेतून जो क्रिमिटरम झोन जो आसलो पळय 22/1 आनी 21/1 अंडर PT शीट नंबर 122 हाजे बद्दल तेंच्यांनी तो क्रिमिटरम झोन आसलो तो इनएडवर्टंटली झोन म्हणून डिक्लेअर केलो त्या खातीर परतो A1 झोनाक एग्रीकल्चर झोन म्हणून करचो म्हणून तेंच्यांनी पास केल्ले. सो तो मुद्दो आयज आमच्या म्युन्सिपालिटीच्या मिटिंगेन आमी हाडलो. खातीर जेन्ना सगळे प्रॉपर प्रोसिजर तेचे आसतना सुद्दां आमचो परतो A1 एग्रीकल्चर झोन केला म्हणून आमी आयज आमच्या कडल्यान मागणी केल्या की न्यू क्रिमिटरियम झोन बांदपा खातीर अनयुनिमसली आयज अख्खी म्युन्सिपल बॉडी 25 कावन्सिलर आमी आयज PDAक बरें म्हटलां की परतो आसलो तसो तो क्रिमिटरियम झोन म्हणून रिटेन जावचो.
कावन्सिलरांनी क्रिमिटेरियम बांदपाक अलाव केला मिन्स आमी रेजोल्युशन घेतला की आमचे ऑब्जेक्शन ना पूण ते करपाक कांय फॉर्मेलिटीज आसतात त्यो आमकां फॉलो करपाक जाय. तुमकां खबर आसतलें की लास्ट टायम इशू जालो की क्रिमिटेरियमाचो कलर चेंज जालो विथआउट एप्लिकेशन जो कलर झोन चेंज जाला तेजेर इन्क्वायरी जावपाक जाय. इवन हांव रिक्वेस्ट करता की आमचो PDA चेअरमॅनाक की तेणी हेजेर स्ट्रिक्टली एक्शन जावपाक जाय आनी जेन्ना ODP ओपन जातली तेन्ना म्युन्सिपालिटी थ्रू आमी एप्लिकेशन म्हटल्यार सिस्टमॅटीक कितें प्रोसेस जाय खंयचे एप्लिकेशन पेपर जाय ते आमी एप्लाय करतले आनी तो क्रिमिटेरियम झोन म्हणून जातलो.
Hiro Mahale for Goa 365 from Vasco. The e-auction of ore would start by the 23rd of May. Approximately 3 million tons of ore would be auctioned. Chief Minister Pramod Sawant announced on Tuesday.
State government is exploring the option to restart mining activities in Goa with the state economy crumbling down due to lockdown.
E-auctionाचो ओर वेगळो फाटल्या उरलेलो ओर प्रेजेंट अवेलेबल आशिल्लो ताजे e-auction करपाक टोटल ओवर म्हाका दिसता 3 मिलियन कितें तरी आसा एप्रॉक्सिमेटली 3 मिलियन आसा. हे फावटी लिदाच्या सरावंडींग त्याच थंयसर काम तेंचें e-auction किंवा बाकीच्या ओराच्या निमित्तान चालू आसा. ते डायरेक्टर ऑफ मायन्स तांकां इन्स्ट्रक्शन्स दितले.
Irshad Sheikh for Goa 365 from Secretariat.
We shall slip into a short break. Don't go away. Welcome back. Arranged trains for West Bengal and Orissa migrants stranded in Goa to send them back to native homes. We'll pay the money was what Kalangut MLA and Ports Minister Michael Lobo had to say. And he said that this is what he wanted from the Chief Minister. Michael said he would also write to Prime Minister in this regard. He has also warned that they would not allow trains coming from other states to stop in Goa.
All MLAs are of the opinion that trains coming from other states should not be allowed to stop in Goa. Michael was speaking during the press briefing of restaurant and shack owners. He said that many people from other states want to come to Goa because it is safe. And if this happens, it won't take time for COVID cases in Goa to spike even more.
Coronavirus has shown a very big rise all of a sudden in Goa. It is only because we opened up Goa or center opened up Goa or we gave permission for the trains to halt, wherein a large number of Goans were stranded in Delhi. Some were students, some were our Goans who had gone for different works, some from Mumbai who came down to Goa along with non-Goans also were tested positive. Eyes Honorable Chief Minister कडेन आमची मीटिंग हा आनी very strongly सांगपाची गरज हा प्रत्येक आमदारान. It is on behalf of all the Goan people of Goa that we need to immediately stop the halts of the train to Goa. आमी जर तर ट्रेनी चालूच दवरल्यो जाल्यार एवरी डे जे लोक सजमता गोवा सेफ आहा, जे इंडियन सजमता गोवा सेफ आहा, आमी गोंया या आमचो कोण तरी फ्रेंड आहा, आमचो कोणाचे तरी सोयऱ्याचे फ्लॅट आहा, आमचे कोणाचे तरी आनी कितें आहा एकोमोडेशन आहा, तितून आमी वचून रावया आनी आमी सेफ उरतले. अशें करून ते जे आपल्या गांवांसून पोवंक सोदता आनी हिंगा येवंक सोदता ते आमी स्टॉप करपाक जाय. आनी त्या खातीर आयज एक मोतान सगळे आमदार आमी चीफ मिनिस्टराक मेवता हेच सांगपाक की तूं हें बंद कर. We will not allow a single train to halt in Goa.
Many migrants want to go to their native place during the lockdown. Now shacks and restaurant owners have decided to send their workers from West Bengal and Orissa by trains.
A one full train can go. The shack owners and the hotel owners have decided to even pay the money. We are ready to book the train. So अजून पासून आमकां ग्रीन सिग्नल मेळोंक ना हेंका ह्या लोकांक परतून धाडपाक म्हणजे ट्रेन तुम्ही हाडून पयशे डिपॉझिट करा आनी ह्या लोकांक असो न्ही. नाव श्रमिक ट्रेन्स आर फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट. अजून पासून ती ट्रेन आमकां अरेंज जावंक ना म्हणून आमी रेडी आहा पे करपाक. दे आर रेडी टू कंट्रिब्यूट मनी. दे हॅव ऑलरेडी contributed from their side and they are ready to send them back to West Bengal. अशी West Bengal आणि Orissa हे दोन जाग्याचेर श्रमिक trains not available and we have a data of 1551. We have a data of Orissa of around 850 laborers who are working in the hotel industry from Orissa. हे दोन जाग्यार आमकां अजुनी पासून ट्रेन मेळोंक ना. आयज आमचे मागणे आसतले चीफ मिनिस्टराक एंड इमिडिएटली वी वॉन्ट these migrants, these laborers, these people who are working in Goa to be immediately taken back to their state. कित्याक ते आयज फ्रस्ट्रेटेड कशे जाल्ले आहा. ते वयता थिंगा कलेक्टराच्या ऑफिसाच्या फुडल्यान वयता, आमच्या ऑफिसाच्या फुडल्यान येता, ते म्हापसा कलेक्टराच्या ऑफिसाच्या फुडल्यान वयता, डेप्युटी कलेक्टर. म्हणजे ते ऑथॉरिटीजांक सांगूंक सोदता की आमकां एकदां घरा धाडा म्हणून. We cannot stay any more longer in Goa. They know that the rains are there just around 10 days away. आणि त्यांना आनीक त्रास जातले. They want to go back to their native place. So my request and our note also, our letter will go from our office to directly to the Prime Minister's office to immediately take note of this. कित्याक ह्या पयली आमी जितकी लेटरां केल्ली प्रायम मिनिस्टर्स ऑफिस आमकां रिप्लाय येवन ती कामां जाल्ली आहा and I am very thankful to Prime Minister's office.
Sandeep Kamolkar for Goa 365 from Kalangut.
The captain of Ports Department said that vector-borne diseases like malaria, dengue and chikungunya are on the increase during the monsoons. All vessel owners should ensure that no rainwater is accumulated or allowed to stagnate in cargo holds or tires used at fenders. The owners have to ensure that laborers engaged to work on the trawlers or other vessels need to be screened for malaria and health cards obtained.
Vessels include barges, water sports boats, canoes, passenger launches and ferry boats. The owners of the small vessels should properly cover their vessels with tarpaulin during monsoon, or they should keep their vessel upside down during monsoons. The owners have to ensure that laborers engaged to work on trawlers or other vessels need to be screened for malaria and health cards obtained.
Subject to weather conditions, the vessels will stop moving from the Mandavi to the Zuari seawards. They will be using the Kumarzwa Canal and moving from the Mandavi to the Zuari, all the barges loaded and ballast, including other vessels who wish to move from one river to another. However, we may give them extensions from 20th midnight if the weather is conducive. If not, they will have to only use the Kumbhasra Canal for transition. Regards the based on health directives, where we should also another notice to all the barge owners to ensure that there is no accumulation of water, especially stagnant water in the fenders and other areas where there is. This is another circular what we issued to ensure there is no accumulation and stagnation of water.
Glenn Costa and Shyam Chari for Goa 365 from Panji.
The monsoons are coming close. All department concerns have been told to take precautionary measures to avoid flooding and such like situations during the rains. The health department is also working to control vector-borne diseases in monsoon. The Chief Minister Pramod Sawant said this on Tuesday.
Chief Minister held monsoon preparedness meetings with officials of concerned departments. Goa had seen massive floods across the state in the last year. Measures should be taken to avoid such situation this year. Officials of Tilari Dam have been told to give locals tip-offs while releasing the dam water in Shapura River, the CM said.
पयलींच आमी एका डिजास्टर कोविडाच्या डिजास्टरांतल्यान वता आनी पावसाळ्यान आनीक डिजास्टर क्रिएट जावचें न्ही ताच्या संदर्भांतली इन्स्ट्रक्शन्स ही सगळ्या डिपार्टमेंटांक दिल्या गेल्या आनी प्रत्येक डिपार्टमेंटा कडल्यान टार्गेटूय घेतला की ह्या डेटीच्या पयलीं तुमची कामां जी आसा ही पुराय जावपाक जाय आनी तेंय सांगलां. सो तशी सगळी डिपार्टमेंटां आमी डेली स्टेट एक्झिक्युटीव कमिटीची मिटींग चालू आसल्या कारणान सगळी डिपार्टमेंटां ही अलर्ट आसली आनी सगळ्या डिपार्टमेंटाचें काम हें तशें डे टू डे बेसिसाचेर रिव्यू जातालो. त्या खातीर म्हाका दिसना की खंयच्याच कोणाचें काम कमी उरलां अशें ना. आमी मोठ्या प्रमाणांत इवन दो पंप्स नवीन पंप्स जे आसात ते घेवप इवन दो हे फावटी ते लागता ते आमकां जी बोट सुद्दां एक नवीन 2 सुमार विकत घेवपाचें इन्स्ट्रक्शन दिल्या आनी फाटले फावटी आमकां साळान आनी शापोरा नदीचेर वयर उदक भरल्या उपरांत काही प्रमाणात प्रॉब्लेम जाले बट ताजी तयारी जी आसा ही स्टेट डिजास्टर हेणी दवरल्या. सो डॅट स्टेट डिजास्टरचें ऑफीस आमचें जे सेक्रेटरेटान आसा फूल टायम आनी दोनी डिजास्टर नॉर्थ आनी सावथ डिजास्टरची दोनी डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवलाची ऑफिसां विच इज हेडेड बाय कलेक्टर. ओके ही दोनी फूल फ्लेज आनी 24/7 स्टेट डिजास्टरच्या मॉन्सुनांतल्यान म्हणजे 6 जुनाच्या उपरांत हे ऑफीस हे फूल फ्लेज काम करतले. हेल्थ डिपार्टमेंट एक्टीव आसा आनी एक्टिवली काम करीत आसा. हेल्थ सेक्रेटरी मिटिंगेक प्रेजंट आशिल्ली त्या ती जे पावसाळ्यान वेगवेगळे डिजीज जावपाचे चान्सीस आसा ताच्या खातीर तांच्यांनी फॉगींग आनी बाकीचें सगळो जे आसा पळय ऑलमोस्ट तांच्यांनी तितकी काळजी घेतल्या. ज्या ज्या जाग्यार फ्लड आयिल्लो थंयसरलो सगळो घेतला. लास्ट टायमचो फ्लड हो तिराळी धरणांतल्यान मोठ्या प्रमाणात उदक सोडलें शापोरा न्हंयन म्हणून आयिल्लो. त्या खातीर आतां पासूनच तांचे कडेन कम्युनिकेट करून की बाबा एकदम उदक सोडचें न्ही हाजी प्रिकॉशन्स आमी घेतली. पावर डिपार्टमेंटाकूय फाटले फावटी हे फावटी तांचो सी प्रेजंट आशिल्लो की शेवटी लॉस खंय तरी डिजास्टर जाताना जातात बट हे फावटी मोबायल ट्रान्सफॉर्मर दवरप खंय तरी लायट गेली जाल्यार ते पटकन थंय व्हरप हाजी वेवस्था तेंच्यांनी केल्या.
Irshad Sheikh and Aniket Narvekar from Porvorim for GOA 365.
With that, we've come to the end of this news bulletin. For more news and updates, log into our website www.goa365.tv. Follow us on Facebook, GOA 365 TV, and subscribe our YouTube channel, GOA 365 TV. Or download our app on both Android and iPhones to watch it on your mobiles. Keep watching GOA 365.